Hello, Steve Mills here, back on the Results Podcast, and it's great to be back. Been away on holiday last week and had a great time up there in Yorkshire. As we all know, Yorkshire is the God's county, and being from Yorkshire, you probably realise I'm very biased. I heard a fantastic I hate to say joke because in my world it's true, and that is that apparently God was seen walking around Yorkshire the other day, and when he was asked what he was doing, he said, "I'm working from home." I quite like that. I'm sure you did as well, unless you're from Lancashire, and in which case you probably hated it. But anyway, on with the story. Great to be back, and again, sharing some tried, tested and proven ways in which you can grow your business. Now, today, I've got a question for you. I feel as though I've asked this question before on my podcast, but I want to do it again anyway, because a lot of people won't have caught it. My numbers are growing fantastically, by the way. We've now got over 6,000 subscribers to the podcast, which is fantastic. So please continue to share the podcast, get as many people benefiting from it as we possibly can, and feel free to share it on social media or any way you can. Really tell people about it. That would be much appreciated. And the whole objective really is to try and help as many businesses as we possibly can. So really appreciate it if you could do that. But I shared this a little while ago, and it's in the form of a question. And that question is very simply, how come you're not already successful? How come you're not already successful? Or at least, how come you're not already as successful as you would like to be? That's maybe a better question. You're no doubt achieving some form of success. The fact that you're still in business after the year we've just had is, in my opinion, successful, because sadly a lot of people aren't. So if you're not yet at the level of success that you want to be, then it could be just a matter of time. Keep doing the same thing. And eventually you'll get there. That could be the case. But there's a lovely old saying that goes like this: if you always do what you've always done, then you'll always get what you've always got. And I'm sure you've heard that before, and it is true. If you keep doing what you've always done, then you're probably going to get what you've always got. Although I would say that in this ever-changing world that we find ourselves in, I think there's a fairly good chance that you won't even get what you've always got. If you're still relying on old-fashioned networking events and a little bit of referral, you're probably not even going to get what you've always got, because people are not going to go out networking as much as they were in the past, let's say. And I'd also say that if what you've been doing is not moving you towards your interpretation of success, then why carry on doing the stuff that's not getting you what you want? If you're turning over, I don't know, 100 grand and you want to get to 1 million, and last year you grew by £5,000, it's going to take you a long time to get to that million. We need drastic change, not just a little tweak here and tweak there. We need to think about, I don't know, maybe a 5-year plan to double the business this year to get it to 200 grand, and perhaps the same again next year. And then, review things when we're on round about the 500,000 mark as to what we need to do in the next 3 years to get to that magical 7-figure sum. So, whatever your goal is, my number one thing for you would be to set a goal. If you say, well, it's, I'd like to grow my business, that ain't specific enough. If I give you £10, then you've just grown your business. And you say, oh, no, that's not what I want. I didn't want £10 more. What I wanted was, it's like fill in the blank there. if you want to get from 100 grand to 500,000, or 500,000 to 1 million, or 1 million to 2 million, or 2 million to 10 million, or perhaps you're just a startup and it'd be great to turn over 6 figures this year. Either way, set yourself a goal. And then, at some point, either now or in the future, and I suggest now, you ask yourself that really important question: how come you're not already successful, or not successful to the level that you would like to be? So that's it. And I suppose one other important question for you to think about is, what are you going to do? It's all very well going, well, I'm not already successful because I'm not very good at selling and marketing my products and services, which is probably the reason. But what we've also got to think about is, well, is that going to continue? Are you going to continue making that excuse? Are you going to continue saying, well, I've not got time to learn this stuff? Are you going to continue saying, well, I don't have the budget to spend a few £100 or perhaps a few £1,000 learning how to market my business? If you are, then you're probably going to get what you've always got. I hope that's not the case for you. I hope you're like me, someone who takes action and works on growing their business. So thank you very much for listening, and look forward to sharing with you some more tried, tested and proven ways to grow your business. By the way, if you do want to meet up with me and talk to me further about your success and how you can achieve it, then I'll be very happy to have a no obligation, totally free, one-to-one meeting. We can talk about your business, where you are now, where you want to go, and I'll even try and come up with some ideas for you to get you kicked off on the call. So book a Zoom meeting with me. To do that, just go to steve-mills, that's MILLS.com, and you'll see my diary on the homepage. Just book yourself a meeting, and I look forward to speaking to you soon. Thanks very much.